Chanticleers. The Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. Be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got a man. It's Hinton. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Chanticleers are flying down the field. Thomas looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Makes the grab. It's English. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Chanticleers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a second. Long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hinton. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleer. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Monarchs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Old Dominion. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back now.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Thomas back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Chanticleers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks, it's Butler. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Bounces out, looking for that line. It's Roach. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. To the air, it's Huff. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana.
Got him downfield.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Well, early in this drive, they're staying aggressive. Last play, they had the big completion. On the 3rd snap, they take another shot. Just couldn't come up with the completion.
Bringing the heat. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Thomas looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Clark. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air on first down. Connection to the right. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
The short hands, it's Hinton. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drop. Breaks into the open. Just plowing ahead. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Operating in the red zone here on second down. on the run. It's Roach. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, ODU. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Pulls it in. It's English.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Thomas back to pass. Right on the money. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the shot to clear is Will snap it on 1st and 10.
Another shot to clear.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Courtney. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Makes the grab. It's Hinton. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2 to the excellent execution on that throw and catch. The shot that clears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
28. Old Dominion, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. Oh, he's got some space. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Pressure coming. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They've got him before he gets the 1st down marker, and the screen does not deliver. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll start this drive firing. Buys a little time. Got it in the middle with English. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And big pass plays like that are the product of an offensive line doing a great job in pass protection. That quarterback cannot read the coverage and get the football out of his hands to the open receiver unless he has time. So give this offensive line tons of credit up front for communicating and not giving up any ground. They are being so physical.
And the shot to clears will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll keep it himself. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarter.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver. And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is why you consistently run the football, a steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Hinton. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. The throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Chanticleers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The sure hands, it's Courtney. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Thomas looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Washington. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming. Here's the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Courtney.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. The shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on third and short. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Snagged out of the air. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the shot to clears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. How good have they been on third down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Coastal Carolina.
They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. They found the tight end, but he could not find first down yardage, and it'll be 4th down. How about the big tight end keeping his concentration off that deflection?
And a lot of times you see those contested catches, but the deflected catches, those are just good bounces. Nice job by the big fella, continue to concentrate and see the football, but a nice break for that thing to bounce right to him.
Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over UNLV.
There he goes.
The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To throw, it's Huff. Caught. No, he got loose. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A first down run on the doorstep. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Monarchs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Thomas back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated.
Lots of running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal touchdown.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Butler. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job.
Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Direct snap. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, ODU. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Rushes on him. That's reeled in. It's Simpkins. And he's still running after the move. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Thomas looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. It's a seam wide up. Touchdown, Coastal. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, how hard is talented to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Butler. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Parking the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Spins away from the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots, and gaining up some yards.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Huff. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Chanticleers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Give to the running back.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last time out when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking, I don't necessarily love that call.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And the Chanticleers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Chanticleers will try to pin them back with the punt. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense getting set for first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Roach. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. So now on comes the field goal unit. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the fourth quarter, still all tied up, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
We'll get it started here in overtime. The DBs will back off a bit. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. It's blocked, making a play in overtime. Oh, he's got some space.
And the short field goals are a lot harder to block because they get up high in the air, but nice job by the kick block unit getting in there, getting their hands up, and blocking them a field goal, baby.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He got it in, and walk-off touchdown in overtime. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.